Hi guys, it's Ree. Welcome to my new channel, which will be the distant relative of my other channel, Ree TV. Um, I'm kind of I'm on a new path here, a very exciting new path, and I thought that that path, that blog, deserved its own space. So here we are. Um, so I took a little break from my nursing career. Um, you know, about 3, 4 weeks because I really needed it. I'm very burned out and exhausted, way down in my soul, because it is difficult work. And, depending what area, what subspecialty of medicine you work in as a nurse, really can take its toll on you. And being with a population that is always in a state of steady, never ending decline just kind of adds to the difficulty, and it adds to the stress, and it adds to the mental fatigue that nurses go through. And I don't care who you are or where you are in your career, at some point you have or will feel the burnout. I wish that were not so, but it is. I've gone full bore for 10, almost 11 years as a nurse, and in that time they got me. They burned me out like a cheap light bulb. So I took some time off, had a crazy holiday season, but crazy in the best possible ways. All my kids were home, my grandbabies were here, and it was an absolutely beautiful holiday. My best Christmas ever. And I think that everyone who was here would agree. So during this time that I took off, I did a lot of evaluating, self evaluation, self care. And by self care, I mean I ate and slept a ton because that's what I needed. Your self care might be different than my self care. Um, I'm paying the price for that now, and I'm eating a lot of spinach and salads and healthy things. But, new year, new me. And I know everybody says it's new year, new me bullshit, but it's really not. I'm doing this. So I did a lot of thinking and a lot of evaluating and a lot of reflecting. I'm 50 years old. Here I am. What do I want? Do I want to continue down this path that now has me taking heart meds and blood pressure meds? Or do I want to find a kinder, gentler way for me? Um, I promised myself that my 50s were going to be the decade for me, the decade where I would do the things that I have always wanted to do. I would travel when I could. I would go back to school if I could. So I kind of focused on that during this sabbatical that I took from my job. Um, and I decided that I would go back to school. So I began to tour schools once I figured out, what would make me happy? What business could I be in that I would be good at that would make me really happy and would make other people happy? Because it's really not just about me. Um, and so I began to tour cosmetology schools up here in New England. And I initially was going to go back for my esthetician license because with an esthetician license in certain states, I can work in derm and plastics and I can do Botox injections, which I thought would be really cool. And one of the perks of that would I could get them too. um, but when I started to tour the schools and we would go over the tuition, it just seemed more cost effective to do the whole program and not limit myself to just a career in derm and plastics, because what if I get into that and I didn't really like it? And for an additional $4,000 for the program, it just seems stupid not to do it. So I enrolled in the Aveda Institute. I don't know if all of you are familiar with Aveda, but it's great products, all natural. When you go into an Aveda salon, when you open the front door, it's a sensory experience, beginning with your olfactories. It begins with the scent of the products, and it's heavenly. And you feel like you could just lift up and waft into the salon just on the scent of the products. And I've always been a fan, and I've always used Aveda products, from their hand creams to their hair products, which are fabulous, right through to their essential oils. And I was using essential oils from Aveda before they were, kitschy and the big thing. Um, so yeah, it it seemed like the place I wanted to be. And so I'm starting school 3 weeks from tomorrow. And I'm really, really excited about it. I don't think I've ever been this excited about a career change or school since I started nursing school 11 years ago. Um, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to get my kit and do my unboxing. And I just can't wait to get my hands in this and learn. And I think I'll be good at it. I hope I'll be good at it, because it's the direction I now wish to go in. Unfortunately, this change, this decision was not well received. Sadly, by the people I thought would receive it the best. Um, and I'm sure that, at least one or two of them will see this video. And if you do, I just want to tell you that I'm really sorry you couldn't get behind me on this. Um, but I'm still doing it. I wish I was doing it with you next to me or behind me. Um, but if you can't be there, that's your choice, not mine. My choice remains the same. I'm moving forward. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at. I start school in 3 weeks, and I will be back to do an unboxing. I hope that you will follow this channel. I hope you'll share it, because I'm going to vlog my experience. I don't know how much they'll let me film in school, um, but I'll certainly film whenever I can. When I get to the point where I'm actually doing my own work on people, I'll blog about that and I'll put pictures of that up. And I'm really excited. And I hope that you will walk this mile with me, because I promise it's gonna be entertaining, and hopefully informative. If someone out there is watching this and thinking about a career in cosmetology, or thinking about making a career change to cosmetology, I hope that my journey will inspire you to make that change. So, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'm really excited. Stay tuned. Hopefully, you'll be excited too. Have a great night. Happy New Year.